Link down below in the description box to credit where I'm getting my information from. It's all over the place, and I wanted to talk about it briefly. Dr. DisRespect denies sexting a minor after the latest claims of a former Twitch employee by the name of Cody Connors, who says, and I quote, he got banned because he got caught sexting on a minor. In the then existing Twitch Whispers product, he was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that could be read in plain text. Case closed, gang. And then Jake Lucky says that a former employee came forward with the story, and that's where Dr. DisRespect replied to that tweet, just saying, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. Ultimately, in the end, what is always going to be a little bit sus, as some people would say, is 4 years has gone by, and for some reason it was so bad, whatever it was, that they canned his ass off Twitch. They banned him, and it's so bad that they can't even talk about it. Nobody's allowed to talk about it. What's the it? That's the part that I don't know. But again, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Unless there's receipts, right? Verified receipts, because it's very easy to make it look like something is being said when it isn't. There was somebody that was an anti-Trumper years ago that made it look like Donald Trump tweeted on Twitter saying something about, oh, it's great how mothers have a Mother's Day, but of course, leave it to the liberals, the Democrats, to not have it so that fathers can have a Father's Day. Never said that, right? There's deepfake footage of Tom Cruise playing golf, and it's not even him. And there's, like, not an ounce of, like, visible evidence that it's not him. It's really creepy in this day and age, right? So even if you do see some stuff that could be suspicious, until it's, like, approved or verified by law enforcement, I'm treating this neutral. I don't see him any differently. There's too many cases of things like this that end up being fake news, but unfortunately, in the sick world that we live in, there's also some instances where it's true. So nearly a quarter of a century ago, in the early 2000s, when I was like 20 or 21 years old, I was dating somebody that was like 19 or 20. And she had a friend that was a few years younger, that was like 16 or 17. And she made some false allegations about me, and I had never even met her. But when she saw how real things were about to get, when I got a call from her brothers and they were threatening to do this, and I said, come on down, I've got nothing to hide, I'll give you my address right now. Come on down, let's talk about this. All of a sudden, boom, the smoke settled because she confessed that she was just making it up. Because supposedly she was jealous. Now, we could look at me and we can laugh and be like, yeah, okay, like somebody's jealous of you. There are some fucked up people on both sides. People that actually do the shit, and then people that pretend like the shit happened. So I went through that, and I'm very candid with that story. I don't fucking hide it. I've talked about it multiple times in situations like this where there's an allegation, and sadly enough, some people gave me the benefit of the doubt, and some other people didn't give me the benefit of the doubt. But thankfully for me, I'm a nobody. I'm not Dr. DisRespect, so it wasn't all over the fucking news. If anything, I'm the one that's fucking spreading the story throughout the world now on my platform on YouTube. Not that it's got a huge reach or anything, but I have nothing to hide. So, and whether I had gone through that situation or not, even like high school drama. Oh, I heard you said this about my girlfriend, but there's always some fucking bullshit drama going on. But this is something that you don't play around with. You don't. And there's already people throwing him under the bus. Maybe they know something I don't. Not like I know the guy, right? But that's what I wanted to share with you today, is that these things can happen and they can be real, and sometimes they're not real. And when they're not real and the story is fake, it can ruin people. Like, it is a huge effing deal because, like I said a moment ago, there are a lot of cases where these things are real. So it's not like it's unheard of for one to do something like this, right? So I'm kind of, naturally hopeful for obvious reasons that it's not true. And if that's the case and it's not true, then these people that are saying these things, they could probably get sued for slander, like big time. Because like I said, that could tarnish Dr. Disrespect, right? Like it totally can. But then when you have other people coming, right? I have to admit, I guess that, unless they're all in on it, it doesn't really look good when you have more than one person saying the same thing about you. But either way, it's a sad situation. It's got to be pretty stressful. Like I said, I don't know what the truth is. I'm just here to briefly talk about it and share my experience that I have gone through, and it was very uncomfortable. And like I said, people in life, just like from a psychological standpoint, they have a very knee-jerk reaction. Sometimes they'll believe the first thing that they hear, and even if they're proven wrong afterwards, it doesn't matter because the story they originally heard was the first one, so it must be true. There's got to be some credibility to it. That's just the way it is. It's basic human psychology. People can be really fucking stupid. So yeah, so there you have it. You can let me know down below if you know something I don't about the situation. This seems to be fairly newish, like in the last 20 hours or so. And I don't plan on making a bunch of these videos. If something comes out conclusive, guilty or not guilty, sure, I might be like, oh, so it ends up, it was true or it wasn't, right? But until then, I just want to let people know, like, give people the benefit of the doubt. Because chances are you would want the same done to you. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Magic mushroom dispenser. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, so they say, and trying to make me more relevant in the search results. And if you didn't like the video, well then go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, and I'll break it off in your ass. That's your own thumb, by the way, you sick bastard. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great. But if not, I get it. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.